after you forgive. God speaks, not loudly, not in noise, but in the silence of your heart. What you are about to hear is not an accident. It is not a random message. If you are listening right now, it means something inside you is ready. You forgave the people who hurt you. You forgave the words that broke you. You forgave what you never received. And now, God is responding. This message found you because heaven allowed it. Because your soul asked questions your mouth could not ask. Because your spirit is tired of carrying pain alone. So don't leave. Don't skip this moment. Stay until the end. Because after forgiveness, God never stays silent. Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is obedience. Many people think forgiveness is for the one who hurt them. But forgiveness is not about them. It is about what God wants to release inside you. When you hold pain, your heart becomes noisy. And when the heart is noisy, it cannot hear God clearly. Anger speaks. Resentment speaks. Fear speaks. But God waits. The moment you forgive, something changes in the spiritual realm. You don't erase the memory. You release the weight. Forgiveness cleans the inner space. It removes the spiritual blockage. It prepares the heart to listen again. Some of you have been praying, asking God why he feels silent. But God was not silent. Your pain was too loud. That's why forgiveness comes first. Not because what they did was right, but because God wants your heart free. After forgiveness, God doesn't shout. He whispers direction. He whispers peace. He whispers clarity. And if you stay until the end of this message, you will understand this truth. Forgiveness is the door. God's voice is what comes next. He begins to show you things you could not see before, because pain was controlling your vision. After forgiveness, God reveals who you really are, not through your wounds, but through his purpose. Some of you thought your pain was your identity. You thought your past defined you. But once you forgive, God separates your story from your suffering. He reveals why you had to go through it, not to punish you, not to break you, but to prepare you. God never wastes pain. He transforms it into wisdom. He transforms it into discernment. He transforms it into strength. After forgiveness, God reveals direction. Before, everything felt confusing. You didn't know where to go, who to trust, or what decision to make. But clarity comes to a clean heart. You start to feel peace about things you were afraid to face. You start to lose interest in what once distracted you. You start to feel uncomfortable in places where you no longer belong. That is God speaking without words. After forgiveness, God also reveals people. Some will walk away, not because you changed for the worse, but because you healed. Not everyone can stay connected to the healed version of you. And finally, God reveals timing. You stop rushing. You stop forcing. You stop begging for doors to open, because you understand this truth. When forgiveness is complete, God's plan no longer resists you. It responds to you. Stay with this message, because what comes next is not information. It is confirmation. When God speaks after forgiveness, it is rarely loud, but it is always clear. One of the first signs is unexplainable peace, not because everything is fixed, but because fear no longer controls you. Your situation may look the same, but inside, something has shifted. Another sign is inner conviction. God starts correcting you gently, not with shame, not with condemnation, but with truth. You suddenly feel uncomfortable with habits you once defended. Conversations that once entertained you now drain you. This is not boredom. This is alignment. God also speaks through separation. People leave. Connections fade. Not as a punishment, but as protection. After forgiveness, God protects what he healed. Another sign is clarity in small moments. A sentence stays in your mind. A thought returns with peace. A decision becomes obvious without pressure. That is God guiding, not confusing. And sometimes God speaks through stillness. You don't feel the need to explain yourself anymore. You don't fight to be understood. You let God handle what you once tried to control. If these signs feel familiar, it's because God is already speaking to you. Don't ignore it. Don't rush it. Honor it. Because when God speaks after forgiveness, he is not preparing you to go back. He is preparing you to move forward. Forgiveness opens the door, but wisdom keeps it protected. After forgiveness, peace becomes fragile. not because it is weak, but because it is new, and anything new must be guarded. One of the biggest mistakes people make is returning to the same environments that broke them in the first place. Healing does not mean exposure. Peace does not mean access. You are allowed to love from a distance. You are allowed to say no without explaining. You are allowed to protect what God restored. Another way to protect your peace is by watching what you allow into your mind. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves space in your spirit. If it steals your peace, it is too expensive. God also teaches you to slow down. After forgiveness, urgency is replaced by trust. You stop chasing what God already scheduled. Peace grows when you stop forcing outcomes and start trusting timing. And finally, protecting your peace means accepting silence. You don't have to defend your healing. You don't have to prove your growth. Let your peace speak for you. Because when peace is protected, clarity remains, direction stays clear, and God's voice remains audible. After forgiveness, peace is not the reward. It is the responsibility. Now, after all of this, listen carefully. Forgiveness has opened the door. God has spoken. Clarity has arrived. Peace has been restored. But it doesn't end here. Your journey is only beginning. God is asking you to step forward in faith, not in fear, to move with purpose, not with hesitation, to trust what you cannot yet see, because what you cannot see is what God is preparing. Take a deep breath and feel this truth. You are chosen. You are guided. You are more than your past, more than your pain, more than your mistakes. Repeat this in your heart. God, I'm ready. I will walk in your light. I will honor your timing. I will protect my peace. I will listen to your voice. And now, close your eyes for a moment. Feel the presence of God around you. Let His love fill the spaces where doubt once lived. Let His strength replace every fear. Let His voice whisper your next step. You do not walk alone. You never have. And now, after forgiveness, you are free to move forward with God's full guidance and protection. So rise, walk boldly, live fully, and remember, what you have received today is not by chance. It is your destiny aligning with God's plan. Stay faithful, stay patient, stay listening, and let God finish His work in you. And now, listen closely. Everything you have heard so far is preparing you for this moment, not by chance, not by coincidence, but by design. God is awakening something inside you, a courage you never knew you had, a clarity you have been searching for, a voice inside that cannot be ignored. This is the call to your destiny, not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Your heart will guide you, your spirit will whisper truth, and your steps will align with heaven's timing. Remember, the world may try to pull you back. Old habits, old fears, old doubts, but the one who forgave you, the one who speaks in silence, is calling you forward. Stand up. Rise above the past. Do not carry pain that God has already taken from you. Feel it now. A new strength filling your chest. A new peace in your soul. A new light in your mind. Let it guide you. Let it move you. Let it awaken the power of your life that has been waiting for you to step into it. This is more than a message. This is a spiritual activation. A call to live fully. A call to trust completely. A call to follow the voice of God without hesitation. Your journey has begun. Your healing is complete. Your peace is protected. Your destiny is calling. And every step you take from this moment is guided by God. Now you are standing at the threshold of something greater. Everything you have forgiven, everything you have released, was preparing your heart for this moment. God does not bring you this far just to leave you in the middle of the road. He is calling you to embrace your purpose, the one your soul has been longing for, the one only you can fulfill. Your past will no longer define you. Your mistakes will no longer limit you. Your pain will no longer silence you. Because when God speaks after forgiveness, He empowers you to walk boldly. He equips you to rise higher than you ever imagined. He illuminates the path that was hidden from your eyes. And here's the truth. The world may doubt you. People may question your steps, but God has already prepared every detail. Your life, your mission, your calling is already written in His plan. Now is the time to act, not slowly, not hesitantly, but with courage, with faith, with unwavering trust. Step into your destiny with a heart that is free, with a mind that is clear, and with a spirit that listens to the whispers of God. Everything you need is already within you. The strength, the clarity, the wisdom, all given to you the moment you chose forgiveness. So rise now, shine your light, walk in your calling, and let your life become a testament to the power of God's love, His guidance, and His perfect timing. This is your awakening. This is your purpose. This is your moment. And now, my dear friend, listen carefully. You have forgiven. You have released. You have listened. You have felt. Every step you took through this journey was leading you to this very moment. God has spoken to your heart. He has revealed what was hidden. He has guided you through silence, through stillness, and through clarity. And now He is asking you to do one thing: walk boldly in faith. Do not doubt the power of what you have received today. Do not question the voice that has guided you this far. Do not return to the places that once stole your peace. Your life is no longer defined by your past. It is defined by your courage, by your obedience, by your willingness to trust God, even when the path seems unclear. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of every fear lifting from your shoulders. Feel the strength flowing into your heart. Feel the peace settling in your soul. And now repeat these words silently in your heart. God, I am ready. I trust your timing. I walk in your guidance. I protect my peace. I embrace the purpose you have created for me. Let this be your declaration. Let this be your commitment, because from this moment forward, nothing can stop you. You are guided. You are protected. You are chosen, and your destiny is unfolding perfectly according to God's plan. So rise, move forward, shine, and never forget, what you have received today is not by chance. It is your awakening. It is your calling. It is your life, fully aligned with God's love, wisdom, and power. Stay faithful, stay strong, stay listening, and walk boldly into the extraordinary life God has prepared for you.